I know I tend to be very long-winded, but I'm going to try to make this one very short and to the point. If all this science-based stuff is so effective, it's so much better than what everyone else is doing, where are your results? How many competitors have you put on the Olympia stage? How many world record powerlifters do you have? How many world's strongest man competitors have you produced? How many Olympic gold medalists have you produced? None. Okay. So everyone else is stupid and they're wrong, but they're successful. And all these science-based people say that everyone else is wrong and you're dumb. And they talk down to you. And yet they don't produce any results. So here's a thought. Maybe not everything can be learned from a study. Maybe sometimes, and I know this is a radical concept, sometimes there are other ways of learning. What? Yes, maybe there's a different way of learning rather than you reading a textbook or reading a study. Maybe sometimes we learn through trial and error. Maybe sometimes we learn through observation. Maybe sometimes we learn through experience. What? You know, I think of it a lot like any type of skill, like a trade, like a carpenter, you know, or a welder or whatever. People used to do apprenticeships. They didn't go to trade school. Someone taught you how to do these things, a blacksmith for that matter. You learn this by someone else teaching it to you. Huh. Wait, what? Yeah, so it's this weird thing. Other people spent a lot of time figuring this out, and then they can pass that knowledge down and teach it to you. What? Yes, I know. It's a radical thing for me to say, but I'm going to argue that instead of being science-based and going by some study on untrained college males or something like that, sometimes the people who have been doing this for 20 years know what they're talking about. So like if I wanted to prepare for a powerlifting meet, instead of reading a bunch of studies, like I might want to go train with someone like Ed Coan. Yeah. Or, you know, if maybe I wanted to pursue bodybuilding, like I would go work with someone like Chad Nichols or Chris Aceto. Or if I wanted to be a strongman competitor, you know, maybe I would go and train with someone like Magnus Berg Magnusson. Maybe I would go train with Eddie Hall. Maybe I would go try to learn something from, you know, some other person, Magnus Samuelsson, Phil Pfister. Maybe that would be more effective than me reading some study on PubMed. It's a radical idea, I know. But yeah, I'm gonna throw that out there. If science-based is so much better, then where are your results? Because if I wanted to get into the ring and box again, I'd want to train with Freddie Roach. I wouldn't want to go by some study I read on PubMed.